No doubt the locals will fill you in on some of the more unsettling rumors about the place. I'd say you wouldn't be listening to old ghost stories like that. But when I've lived here long enough to have heard them all, I can't say I'm willing to go in either. Well, good luck. Payment for the job will be made on your return. Jackson Selly, Managing Director, Shelley Contract. PS, sooner the signal is shut off, the better. I have to listen to one more complaint from someone unable to log on to the friend book. Huh. Okay. Right. Okay, now it's not so bad. I am having flashbacks to the Switch here. With the Switch. Wow, having flashbacks? Yeah, because I'm living it right now. No, the Wii, rather. Alright, trying to readjust my pointer here. Oh, I'm trying to do it this way, buddy. I ain't trying to go by your darn instruction. Alright. Yeah, now my pointer's all miscombobulated. There you go. I have to like push against the side screen there a little bit to make it cooperate with me, so to speak. Paper. To say, made it to the door, but I can't get inside. I'm trying to sleep out here, but it's cold and damp. I get noise from inside. Rats probably. That doesn't make it any better. Mission, should you choose to accept it, is the wuss out and what was out. Okay, so school prank. Bearing Contington, who ate his rifle to chase demons out of his head. You hear the rasp crackle, it's probably ghostly minions, and if you close the door of the old man's hearing. Okay. Anyway. Family aggro is awesome. Alright, so alright, what do we got here? Okay, that's driving me crazy. Oh, that open. Ah, yeah, this controller stuff is this one Joy-Con is driving me just effing bananas here. But then there's gonna be people probably defending it, which is fine, but for me, I'm not liking it. It's about what I like versus what they like for myself. There. And probably, again, this is gonna be a heck of a lot better, probably with just using it in handheld mode anyway. Which is probably the case here. I mean, we're trying to be creative with this. And it is not as horrible as I'm making it seem. Okay, it's probably not the right combination right now. See if there's like a book or something. Yeah, it's... Luckily, you can use the analog stick. Yeah, this is driving me crazy. Okay, so 2 up. I'm sorry, 2 down, 2 up. 1 up, 1 represent. So left and right of that represents that. Okay. And luckily, I don't have to actually directly aim it at the screen either, so I can kind of go like this, which is a lot nicer on my hand actually. Because my arm gets tired after a while. All right. Try it on this one as well. Alright. Press start. The heck you doing? Press the freaking button. There. Yeah, this is very more so uncomfortable. Alright. So down below. Yeah, I'm looking at the darn thing. It's also telling me the front. Okay, let me try this. I'm looking at that here. Yeah, this is not very comfortable. Again, this game would be a heck of a lot better, definitely, with tablet mode. Yeah, definitely this is aggravating my hand and I'm getting annoyed with it. And the thing, it isn't like the integrity of the gameplay, it's like the actual what you're supposed to do. Just trying to do it though with this isn't as good. There's probably gonna people gonna be arguing with me, going, "No, no, it's perfectly fine." You know, that kind of, they'll say people to perfectly fine or happen to doers kind of thing. And that's all good for them, but again, I'm not liking it though. And this isn't again an integrity against the gameplay itself. It's just the execution of this form of control is not so good. I would like to probably play this in handheld mode and probably say it probably handles a lot better, so I'm going to try it out right now. I'm going to see what happens here. Let me see. Already. Yeah, already it's a lot better on handheld mode. So that's that. Like, already I can do it, or I can play the game in handheld mode, and it feels a lot better. Like, I wish it would have gave us the option of actually being able to use a gamepad or something like that. You know, just kind of allow us to kind of go like just with a deep analog stick. And I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to address what people wanted for like kind of like that touch surface, that mouse feel of the game. I understand it completely, but with the Joy-Con, it doesn't quite work for me. But if it works for other people, awesome, fantastic, super duper. But for myself, it's not cutting it. And it's, again, this isn't because I don't know what I'm doing with this game, with the puzzle at the moment, because that's something I can obviously get over and do in a game like this. It's the fun of it. But again, there's no integrity against the puzzle. There's nothing for me mentally against any of this. It's just the control part is what's drawing me away from it now. And it's like, I'd like to play this in a big screen mode. I really would. But because they disabled controller support with this, it kind of... Dan, you're using the Joy-Con, that is controller support. No, I'm not talking about laser pointer presentation here. I'm talking about genuine controller. That's, again, my only complaint against it, and that's it. But I'm going to stop playing it now anyway, because it's sort of like I feel like I'm being...
This is a scene transition.
A little bit too unfair to the game, I guess, but then at the same time, it just feels like it could be either improved or they just give us an option to use a controller or something like that to address that if you're playing in a big screen mode. They disabled the feature to use a controller, but I think they honestly should have included that as well into the package. Because again, this right here is just... not as savory. Yeah. So I'm going to turn that off there. And put that in the sleep mode. Hold on. There you go. Trying to put it in sleep mode. I couldn't do it because I was stuck on that one controller thing. Alright, so enough of that. Let's move on to Call of Cthulhu, which I'm looking quite forward to this one. So I'm going to get right into the meat and potatoes of it, if you will. Again, I do apologize for me sounding too negative about the game. Again, the game itself, the actual novelty of it, everything else around it, probably is wonderful. But at the same time, I'd rather, you know what I mean, have more options with the controller layout. So if you're not really feeling the whole laser tag thing there, then you can do it at something else, like use an actual controller like the Pro or something like that. And I understand they're trying to say, well, the genuine experience is with, you know, that touch screen or a mouse or whatever, but it's like it doesn't quite work. So it's, you know, for me, it's like the controllers were a little bit, and I mean, it works to a point, but it's more aggravating. You have to keep constantly going, like pulling the cursor across the screen at the edge to try to adjust it again to make it work right. So, yeah, I mean, I'll probably play the game off stream on handheld mode or on tablet mode there, or the, you know, portable mode. Just enjoy it that way because I was enjoying it so far. Because I was actually enjoying a lot of the mechanics. It was just that one little thing with the Joy-Con thing. It could just please add that controller support at some point in the future. Please. Someone like myself who likes it on the big screen, because that's the majority of the time, that's what I use my Switch with, is, you know, big picture mode / you know, TV. But we're going to move on here to Call of Cthulhu. Go update that. Update that. Yeah, I mean, it's been a while since I've really had a lot of negativity towards something in a game like that. That actually drew it out of me, and I was looking very much forward to that game. You know, it wasn't like, oh, I just got this some random game I don't know about. No, I've been sitting on that game for a while. I never touched it because I wanted to savor it. You know what I mean? Just kind of wait till it comes, so it's allowed to be played on stream, and then give my first impressions of it. And it just, like, so far, the I was optimized or really, you know, what I mean, kind of really enthusiastic to play it. But then when I started playing, I'm like, what the heck is this? You know. So a little bit of letdown.
This is a scene transition.
All right, but let's go on here to Cthulhu. Make that the central focus of the game. Okay, let's use gamepad because it's a lot easier to mess with this game with it.